I think we on. What's happening, beautiful people? Yeah, we live. We are live. Let's go. What's poppin', beautiful people? It is Wednesday, aka Hump Day, October the 30th. Let's go, 2024. Man, we are in such an important era in our lives right now. 6:59. Let's go. Let's go. As you guys come into the chat, make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you like, you subscribe. Also, make sure you leave your comments at the end of the live. Let's go. Adjust my light a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I figured I'd come on early. I said, yeah, let me troubleshoot. let me troubleshoot real quick. Let me troubleshoot real quick. What's happening? What's happening, Keith? What's happening, fam? What's happening? Gold is golden. Look at that. Look at that area from yesterday. Gee Willikers, Batman. How are we not all multimillionaires by now? How are we not all multimillionaires by now? I must say I'm discouraged. I'm demotivated. I'm needing some life. I'm needing someone to speak life back into me. Shahida, what's happening? Carlito, Tracy, Michaela, what's happening? I need love. Bam, 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 bam. Imagine, y'all, transparent moment as an educator. Yesterday I was in a buy at 27.50, and I was literally going into a meeting with the SBA, and I said, I don't want to go into an really important meeting yesterday, and it was an online meeting. So I said I didn't want to go into that meeting and have to be worrying about gold is going to hit the weekly roof and then fall to the floor. That's what I was thinking. So I took my profits and cut the trade. Actually, no, I put my stop loss really high. So it literally came back, cleared me out in an area where I would never really put my stop loss. And when I got out of that meeting, she was at 27.70. She literally just blast through it like it was nothing. Because in the beginning of class yesterday, I told you guys, you can buy gold right here. That was a full red candle. I said, you have your EMA 9 right there. You have your trend line right there. She has to go. Put some 8s in the chat. We have to stop thinking, bro. Hira, tell your daughter I said hello. Good morning, princess. Thank you. Cali Cowgirl, she's on time today. Let's go. Max Wag, what's happening? You took that 27.70. Yeah, I saw your results too. Yeah, yesterday, Patrice. I saw that. So what's happening, beautiful people? Let me introduce myself. My name is Mr. Holistic, aka Mr. 888. And for those who are wondering, why do I always represent Mr. 888? Because that is manifesting financial abundance for others. Understand that. Understand that it is a gift by God himself, herself, itself, however you want to call it, for me to be able to obtain it for myself. So one thing I like to do with my gift is to give it to others. Let's go. YZ, what up, baby? What's happening? Lakita, assalamu alaikum. What's happening? So, yo, Langston, what's happening, fam? Shahida. So let me tell you guys what's going on. Let me cut the music down just a tad. Just a tad. I got that funky jazz. You know, we might need to get some frequency in the background. Let's see if we can get some frequency on the same little tab. Yeah, we can get some Wakanda frequency for y'all. Let's get that Wakanda frequency. Supreme Rising, beautiful people. We're going to put some little frequency in the background. There we go. There we go. So since gold is literally wilding out, the title of this live is literally Gold is Golden. I can pretty much remember when I told you guys, if you're still wondering when to get into gold and just hold gold, I told you guys when she hit 2,500. Oh man, this is nice. This is like Avatar like. Let me cut it down just a little bit. There we go. I felt that vibration. I don't know about you guys. I felt that vibration right now. I felt that vibration right now. I almost started jumping on camera on y'all right now. I almost came one of them Shaka warriors, them Shaka Zulu warriors. I almost conjured up my inner Zulu warrior. Let me stop. But imagine when I told you guys gold was going to hit 2,500, and when she hit 2,500, I specifically said, listen, she's going to go to 3,000. She's going to go to 27, then she's going to go to 28. Because Bank of America just said gold is the last chance for big investors to save their dollars. Put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat if you remember. I would even say maybe a week ago, I said, I don't know if y'all heard about what Bank of America said, but Bank of America said gold was the actual, like the lifesaver for big investors for their dollars. What up, Katie? Put some ones in the chat if you remember when I told y'all that. And so a lot of you guys have to fail to realize you might not be political, but sometimes you might have to dive into that arena to get some of that information to understand why Bank of America would say that and who are the big investors that they're talking about. Because when you start seeing what Warren Buffett is doing with his money, Bill Gates is doing with his money in the financial market, leave all of the corruption and all of the other things that they got going on. Let's talk money. Stay focused on the money. In every Hollywood movie, how do they catch the bad guy? They follow the money. So for one time in your life, if you're trying to manifest generational financial abundance, AAA energy, and you're trying to manifest this for your children, and you're trying to do it through Forex, meaning you're trying to do it through something that allows you to be more present. You have to be aware of everything that is going on. And that is the whole purpose of becoming an elite trader or more of an advanced trader, because anybody knows how to press the button. Anybody knows how to close a trade, open a trade, adjust a trade. Everybody knows these things unless you're just extremely brand new. But what's extremely important is to start understanding that marking up charts and just choosing a zone, that's one aspect of actual trading. When you start thinking of an investment, this is better than a savings account in any financial institution till date. Put some fire in the chat. I'm educating you right now. This is not for financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. I am not your financial advisor. I like to also go to an even extent. I do not have any certifications to tell you when, how, where to buy and sell in the actual foreign exchange market. Past performances does not project future gains. Trading is extremely risky. Do not bring your rent money over here thinking you about to flip it. Never put in the markets anything that you cannot afford to lose. And let me say that clearly. Never put anything in the market that you cannot afford to lose, because losing is learning in the foreign exchange market. So that's why you should focus on education first, because education is elevation. Let's go. That is about the smoothest disclaimer you're going to get on a live stream in the live market. So let's look at gold right now. Gold is sitting at an all-time high. Once again, she literally cracked. Let's just go up there. Buyout. 2790. 2790. Ooh. Let me say that again. Ooh, 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 ooh. How many times have you been looking at a chart that is in an all-time high and you're literally seeking for sellers while watching the buyers? Let me say that again. Some of my experienced individuals will understand that. I think I told that to my wife and Keith yesterday. That was a hard lesson to learn. Okay, I'm telling you. How many times, what up, Stephanie? Another all-time high. Gold is golden. How many times have you been watching a trade go up and up and up and up and up? Let's go, Brody. Go up and up and up. And you're like, yo, she got to sell here. Yo, she got to sell here. She got to drop here. She got to drop here. You're seeking and looking and searching and hoping and even wishing sellers come in at a specific price while watching buyers. So if you find yourself consistently trying to sell something and losing it, or trying to buy something and losing it when you're seeing sellers present, how about you rewire your mind and start saying, why am I trying to force sellers to come in when buyers are clearly present? Buy. You know what I had to start telling myself? If I lose a trade 2-3 times in a row, the same exact trade, put some ones in the chat if you're taking L's in the same trade trying to win. Where you came in, like for an example, like let's go to NASDAQ from yesterday. Let's recap yesterday. I'm going to take you guys to NASDAQ all the way back to the 15-minute. And I think we was on the Owanda one, not the Pepperstone one. Yeah. We were here. We were right here. And I can even go all the way back to that 15-minute mark where I saw the break close retest. And I said, yo, if she basically break close retest, you can start buying her up. Y'all remember that? Put some ones in the chat. That was a losing trade because she basically closed back up into that downtrend. I'm just going to show you right here. This little area right here we was doing Wick talk with. Right there. So I always tell people, even when you're wrong, you're not really truly wrong. Because we also knew there was a one-legged monster here. You see? We also knew that there was a one-legged monster here. So that's why we literally put that little line right here. And I said, yo, that's a must feel. And then I also told you, this is how you project where news is going to take the market. Put some fire in the chat if you remember when I told you that. The market was sitting on that little trend right here. That trend right there. That candle I started buying on just to see if this was going to happen. It came and then news hit at 10 and it flushed it here, right here, exactly what we said. And she blasted off. I told you guys, and when you find the one-legged monsters on the higher time frames, that has to have news involved to make it go to that particular price. Something has to affect it. And when I put these zones, or Alex put these zones, or David put these zones, or Victoria put these on, Valerie put these on, whoever's putting these zones, BK, these are zones that also have the news effect from a yellow folder or orange folder or a red folder. And that's why we create safer zones. And that's why we have a 96 winning percent ratio. So I take the L here, but I get massive victory here. And the reason why it's important when you take the small L, and that's what I told you guys, if this is your very first trade, why are you trying to become a millionaire in your first trade? Why are you trying to come in the game and take your first shot from the half court line? My question is, who the hell you think you are? You're not Bill Gates. You're not Warren Buffett. And we're talking money, not the individual. I wouldn't want to even be Bill Gates ads. But we're talking the money. The money. So imagine when it comes down here and you say, you know what? I'm not interested in any of these small candles. Somebody type in the chat, what does it mean when the market is showing you tons of candles, but they're all small? They're just small candles. What does that mean? Yo, Terry, gold is going to 3,000. Terry, What is today's date? October the 30th, day before Halloween, the spooky month. I don't understand why America celebrate this type of stuff, the ghosts and goblins and things like that. It just shows you the bottom line that America is set up to have basically a holiday every month just to distract you from basically being financially elevated. Never get it twisted. I love celebrations because I'm financially where I want to be, not where I need to be. Understand that? So I can celebrate and not be tripping. Not only is the market meaning that it's consolidating beautiful people, but the truth in the matter is when you see the market in very small candles, whether those small candles are going up or whether those small candles are going down or whether those small candles are moving sideways, that means that the market is struggling to do whatever it's doing. So when you look at the actual candles right here in this structure, a mature trader would say, I'm not going to be interested in trying to make money with the retail traders right now. As a big investor, I'm going to know that news is going to affect it between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. So therefore, I'm going to be in position down here. And that's where institutions came in and they took it to an all-time high. Boom. Look at that. Imagine me giving you guys this at 7 o'clock in the morning yesterday and institutions hitting it between 9:30, 10 o'clock. Man, come on now. Come on now. Sheesh. And I'll be honest, I took almost like $170 from here. I took like $170 from Nas, and then I started getting on the phone. I said, man, I ain't got time to be playing with dirty Nas. I ain't got time to be playing with nasty Nas. Oh yeah, she's just breathing right now. She's just breathing. Gold is just breathing. So imagine that little call out. But here we go. Let's get back over here on gold. She's at 27.79. She's making people feel like she wants to go downtown because she's wicking at an all-time high. But this is a booby trap. And that's when I always tell people, you got to learn to just watch her. You got to learn to just watch her sometime. Even though some of you guys will be desperate and needing funds right now, and the only way you're able to get that is through the foreign exchange market. So I say trade extremely caution. Take buys over sales for the simple fact you're looking at an overall uptrend and you're looking at a current uptrend. You're looking at gold hitting multiple all-time highs in the last month. You're looking also that you have almost 5 days till election. We're under the brink of one of the craziest elections ever in the history. Meaning, no matter which way that it goes, it could go straight chaotic for the people. Understand that, beautiful people. We are living in some magnificent times. It is a great time to be alive. See, a lot of people like to talk like scary days. This is the last days. I'm telling you, this is the greatest time to be alive. I don't know what y'all got going on this morning, but you better be thanking God you up. And you are literally targeting and going after your actual journey of manifesting financial abundance. Y'all put some fire in the chat. I'm telling you, it is a great time to be alive. And people say, how do you have so much good energy in this scariest time? Because I'm doing what's right. I'm doing what's right with the right people at the right time. And we all on the same vibration. So that matters. I'm so ready for it. I'm so ready for it. Let me tell you this. Let the whole world flip and bring back a digital society. Do you know how we are so ready over here in the organization just for it to run a digital society? You tell me now the mall shut down. Now I ain't got to worry about employees, retail. You tell me we can't travel no more. All I got is internet, my computers, and sit at home and I have to figure it out. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to educate the world versus indoctrinate. I'm ready to elevate every day, all day, 24/7 because it is what it is. So I'm ready. So as we see gold sitting at 2780, I'm telling you, like, it's a beautiful thing to understand. So I'm going to show you guys levels. Let me show you guys some levels. Watch this. Let's even see if you can see better levels on the month. Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand levels? Let me show you levels. So for those who got in here, this is, imagine in 1981, gold was sitting at 320 some bucks. And she literally stayed consolidating in the 300s until 2005. Somebody type in the chat what you was doing in 2005. Type in the chat. I was still a professional basketball player. It's my time. How do I join your group? First thing first, shoot me a DM when we get up out of here. I'll give you my phone number. We'll have a direct conversation so you can understand I'm not a Nigerian scammer. I am Mr. Holistic, the #1 digital educator in North America, and helping thousands upon thousands, soon to be millions, to have a better relationship with money. I teach technical analysis for a public trading company, and I get on YouTube every morning at 7 a.m. to do my justice for the people because people are lacking proper information. So I get on here and I give you proper information. I don't care who sees it, but those who hear me, come on, understand the message, understand the vibe, you get it, and they become financially set, bro. Just that simple. So hit me up. Hit me up. In college. Siobhan Diaz, what she say? Yep. Yeah, join. In high school, getting buckets. I like it. I like it. I was in. That's my people. It's my people. So let me show you guys levels. So imagine, let's talk education. Let's talk education. And so for those who are thinking that this is boring, let me say you are 100% correct. Because the minute you start getting educated in the financial market, it's boring. And that's why the 1% stay and 99% go back to the foolishness. Understand that. So imagine, let's get up till date. 2005, everybody know what they were doing in 2005. Everybody knows. Some of you guys were probably just graduating. Some of you guys were just literally, like I said, bullshit, not trading. Some of you guys were stuck in a cult. Some guy said I was locked up. I was in the joint. I was in college. I was in the Navy. You see? So imagine you were following the wrong thing well at that point. Let's go up here to this level because it finally broke out of this level. You see? It finally broke this little level right here, which was the $859 mark. Gold hit $859 in 1979 when I was born. I was born in 1979. The year of 1979, gold hit an all-time high. Why do you think this energy is golden when you see me? It's good to go back in history, so let's do this history and let me show you why I said gold is golden. 1979, Mr. Holistic was born on January the 17th. You know what I'm saying? At 6:02, which equals 8. 7 plus 1 equals 8. 1979 is plus all of those numbers together is 35. 3 plus 5 is 8. Hence the reason why you hear me say I'm Mr. 888. I can break it down through numerology, you know what I'm saying, if that's what you need. But imagine we hit all-time high when I spark life on earth. Bayou. And not only that, because I was a hellraiser, that same year we dropped back all the way down to $258. That same year I came, they said, oh shit. I'm a hellraiser. We tanked it. We tanked it. So imagine from 1979, all literally for 2 years, gold just drops all the way to 1982. My old heads, what was happening between 79 and 82? Tell me, well, what happened between 79 and 82? Because gold tanked. So you know what that means? There was a boom. There was a boom that happened. You see? So the dollar got manipulated. That's why gold tanked. And so it tanked and it stayed the same all the way to 2005. Let me tell you what started happening in 2005. You started getting multi-billion-dollar contracts for athletes. You started getting TV contracts, media contracts. You started getting reality TV. You started getting all of these things. Put some fire in the chat if you start understanding what I'm telling you. You started getting the Kardashians. You started getting like the real world. All of the reality TV started coming out in these time frames. So I was born in 1987. So imagine in 1987 from 2004. Oof, different lifestyle. But let's get into these levels. Look at the level of investment here. When people's like, yo, gold is at $800. Yo, bro, that's way too expensive. Just man, a year ago, man, that shit was like $258. I'm going to wait for it to come on back down. Imagine that 99% mentality. $800 an ounce right now, bro. I ain't paying that shit. Bro, I'll wait till that thing hit at least $400, $300. She ain't never been back there. So imagine how many of those individuals that ain't never seen what we seeing right now. They made a for sure thing to make sure that their family was not going to be generationally blessed from here. That's your level. Key level. Look at your next key level. She went up. She dropped. She went up. Look at this level. Look at this level here. Look what happened. She's never been there. She consolidates and she says, you know what? I'm not going to leave nobody behind. It's 2011, 2012. Y'all type in the chat what y'all was doing in 2011 and 2012. Gold was sitting at $1,752. And then she dropped all the way here. Look, she dropped from 2012. Look at this. Right up in here. This is even 2020, actually. My bad. Let's go here. Now, this is the level we on. Yeah. To 2012, this is where we at. To 2015, these are the years I'm missing for. I was over here. From 2012 to 2015, gold tank. What was you doing between 2012 and 2015? Moved to Texas in high school. Type them in the chat, beautiful people, because I'm telling you, when you start understanding what you're doing in key moments, this was a moment in 2015 to say, yo, buy gold. It's back at a rack. You should have had every dope boy, every drug dealer, every uncle, every individual that is struggling with anything in their life. You should have told them, yo, open up a foreign exchange market account and put 0.05 on gold. Put 10 on gold. Put 25 cents on gold. Put 50 cents a dollar on gold. King Josh said I was getting bullied. I don't think you're getting bullied anymore. Thank God. So imagine how many people got left behind saying, yo, gold $1,000, bro. I'll wait till she get back down to the 800s, to the 900s, and I'll get in there then, fam. Those individuals are at this level as well. Man, damn, man, she was just at $1,000, man. She already at like $1,200, man. I'll wait a couple weeks, man, when I get paid next week. You know what I'm saying? I got child support next week. And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get these rims also, bro. People are still buying rims. You realize people don't even flaunt the 24-inch rims and the tires. They don't even talk about that no more. Y'all realize that ain't even really a thing no more? Athletes and everybody just buying fancy vehicles and leaving them as is now. You realize that? You remember everywhere you used to go, everybody had 22s, everybody had 24s. It was a thing. Y'all remember that shit, Daryl? I mean, I'm from the country. I remember when people had chandeliers in their car, had curtains on their back windows. I'm just saying, I'm old school. I remember the Cadillac Cutlass. I remember the Cutlass Supremes. I remember the SS Impalas. So I remember all of them, the muscle cars, you know. Yeah. I remember the muscle cars. I had a 96 Impala SS that I got from an auction from a police. It had a chip in it. I was, I think 17 years old and really didn't know what it was. I was literally wanting to buy I forgot what I wanted to buy, but I sold that car to a white guy who knew exactly what it was, and he bought it from me for like $5,500. He bought it from me for like $5,500, and I think maybe 4 or 5 years ago, that car won every antique muscle car show in Arkansas. It won it, cleared up to maybe 3-4 years ago. I didn't even know what I had. Shame on me. But let's stay focused. 2012, 2015, I just got back into America, and I started establishing myself as a present father, a for sure boss that shows up, not just a guy that just pays the bills. So I started showing up in my businesses around this area right here. So I was in guerrilla marketing. I was in boosting businesses. I was on the streets of Las Vegas, Nevada. And I was saying, now I know I have stores and I have basically mismanaged them by not being present. Now I'm back present. So this whole little streak right here, I was being present. And I had a business partner who was trading gold this whole time when gold was sitting at $1,200 and $1,400 in 2015, 16, 14, 13. We're trading her. I'm being introduced at this point. You see? I'm being introduced at this point. I'm in the game 9 years. Do the math. So around about 2015, I'm in the mix. You see? I'm in this mix right here. And I remember my partner telling me, he said, bro, quit trying to do the Forex shit and just put money on her in the stock market and just let her ride. So we did this with the business. So this is amazing. So with the business, this is amazing. Put some fire in the chat if y'all follow me. I hope I'm not losing y'all. Because I just want to get you guys to truly understand, because she's sitting at 2780. She ain't really moving. Everything is really almost at the all-time highs or already hit all-time highs. So the market ain't moving. So for those who are looking and waiting for a trade, listen, respect the market. The market is reaching historic levels in front of your face. And what you should have been doing is buying and holding it. That's what I'm preaching about right now, because there's mindset shifting that is going to happen after this class right here. And I'm telling you, when you see these levels happening, history is happening. And there's people who are saying at this level here, it's $1,250 an ounce. I'll wait till it get back down here. They got left. Boom. She shot up to 1993. I told y'all I put a buy-in at 1994 and rode her to 2,500. So I finally started jumping out, jumping in. I said, this key level right here, this is a key level. I was telling everybody, I said, yo, this is a key level. Gold is going to go to 2,500. Bink! I jumped in her. Look at that. I didn't get left behind. Now I get clipped out. I come back to you guys, 2,500. Gold is at a new key level. Look at the new key level at 2,500. Look at this level right there. Boom. Look at this level. I told you guys when she was right here, I said, yo, this is the month. Let's go to the week. I remember it was the weekly. These are the monthly candles. Gee Willikers, Batman. Y'all see this? That's a monthly candle. You got 1 day and 10 hours left in that candle. Ew. Let's go. Not only do you have 3 white soldiers on the monthly, but you got the retest candle where everybody could have bought at $25.97 when I said gold has hit an all-time high. Don't be afraid to just press the button so you don't get left behind, because she is going to 2,700, 2,800 to 3,000. So why would I say that? Because on the month you had 3 white soldiers and she was retesting that area right there. And if you want to replay that just to show you what it did. So that's the last 3 months. That's the last 4 months. Watch this. I want you guys to see it in real time. You're going to see it right here, real time. Right here. You're going to see the 3 white soldiers form. I want you to see it in real time. Gold is sitting at 23.76. She starts pushing. She drops down to 22.94 to find buyers. I remember buying at that area. She's hitting 23.16. People are scalping. Buyers are pushing. She is literally looking in this area right here for anything from rejection. So people are scared. People are selling. People are buying. And then buyers come in and they finna start flushing that thing out. Watch it. Watch it, beautiful people. Boom. See how she rejects from the actual overbought area to get into normality? See how she rejecting down here in your stochastics? This is how you start understanding how the market moves. This is a monthly chart. This is a whole month. Look at that how she comes back. Gives you another opportunity to buy. She closes. Boom. Watch the next month. Let's go. Watch the next month. 23.56. And moving. Boom. 23.91. Look at this. Imagine your account. Imagine your account. 23.64 she's sitting. This is amazing. Look at this. Watch how she challenges this area right here. Watch how she challenged this area right here. Let me get a new one. Boom. Look how she challenged those wicks. 24.58. Everybody is watching right here. Everybody is saying, yo, is she going to hit 2,500? Mr. H has been saying she's going to hit 2,500. She started dropping down to go find more buyers. The buyers are sitting right here. You see? The buyers are sitting in here. So now she back down to 23.97. How many people put some fire in the chat if you remember the 23.97? I remember in my personal chat, I'll start saying, bro, if she had 23.97, she get back down to that 23.70 some area. Bro, that's a good area to just press the buy button and never even look back. No TP, no stop loss. Look at this. Look at this. 24.46. Don't forget, she broke 2,500 on a Friday. She broke 2,500 on a Friday. So look how she coming. She's looking for the buyers again at that 23.82 area. Now she's up to 427. 24.27, 24.31, making you money. 24.72. Do you understand how you're missing out? Do you understanding how you're missing out by seeing this move and not holding all the way through? 25.08 she hit. The world went crazy right here. And she kept on going. So people that was right here started saying, yo, I'm going to wait till she come on back down all the way here to that other level. I'm going to wait there. Look at her. Look at her. Two soldiers forming. Two soldiers forming. I want y'all to see it in real time. This is like the replay, but I want you guys to understand because we're watching it on a daily basis. Two consecutive higher highs form. She's going to start pushing down. Buyers are still in the play because there's a lot of gap between that EMA 9 and there's your little push up. She's sitting at 24.97 right now. She's waiting for more buyers to jump in her to get her right back over 25.06. She's sitting at 25.16. Once she hits that 25.10, that 25.08, boom, she blasted off 25.58, 25.78. I want you guys to see the three white soldiers forming right here in your face. So when you see them on small time frames or other time frames and other pairs, you know exactly what to do with it. So watch this. This is your third consecutive higher high, and it blasts off to what? 26.22, 26.28. People's like, oh my God. Oh my God. 26.57. Let's go. Look at her. Look at her. Watch this. Here he goes. Here he goes. Watch the next candle. Watch the next candle right there. Watch this candle here. Watch this candle here. Watch your opportunity come. I want you to see your opportunity. Tell me when your opportunity is there. Three white soldiers. Look at your opportunity. Look at your opportunity. Look at it. Look at the opportunity right there. 25.88. 25.88. The eights. The eights. The eights. It gave you the opportunity. Put some fire in the chat if you're following me. Put some fire in the chat if you're following this awesome replay on gold, hitting its all-time highs, 26.93, 27.21. Let's go. And she's still going. You got another fourth soldier popping. Boom, 27.48. Ooh. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Sometimes I get obsessed with my energy too. 2774. Y'all better stop it. Y'all better stop it. I'm telling you, being a foreign exchange market educator is one of the best things I've ever done in my life, for the simple fact it is the most expensive, exclusive skill set that I possess in this temple. Do you understand what you just witnessed? You just witnessed history. You just witnessed history. So let's say, if I'm telling you she going to 3,000 and she's sitting at 2779, I believe the next time you see her give you a good retest, put a small lot size there. Put something small, because if it drops on you, you ain't gonna freak out. You are there for the funky ride. You are there to generationally change your life financially. And you know that does not happen overnight. It happens over time. So imagine when you can say, watch this, put ones in the chat. If you can say you saw gold hit 2,500, put some ones in the chat. Then I want you to fast forward and put twos in the chat if you saw gold hit 2,400. Watch this. Watch this. Then I want you to put some threes in the chat if you remember when we said gold cannot go over 2,000 right now because we're in the middle of a pandemic. Y'all remember? Y'all remember that? 2 years ago when we was trading, we was like, yo, gold is hitting 1994, 1978, and she dropping her draws because she can't get past the 2,000. I can even show you on the charts. She was struggling. She was struggling to get past the charts. Look, right here. I'll even bring it back up. Look, right there. Hold on, let me get him out of here. Let me get him out of here. I think it was right here. What is that? Oh, yeah, right here. Here's the level. Right here. There's the level. It's like literally right here. Boom. Watch this. Watch this. She hit right here in 2020. Dropped. Bounced right back up. 2022. What's that? 2021. Boom. Dropped all the way back down to 1616, which is that weekly triple bottom that I always give y'all. She dropped down to 1616. And from 1616, people was like, yo, buy gold, buy gold, buy gold, buy gold, buy gold, buy gold. And then people were like, I ain't buying gold, bro. She dropping right now. She dying. I'll catch her when she get back down there to that 1,000. When you're talking to your Uncle Willie. Man, I don't trust nothing that I can't have in my hand no way. Well, Uncle Willie, you ain't got nothing but a beer in your hand. And oil all over your fingers because you're a shade tree mechanic. And the minute cars switch to actual electric, then what you gonna do? You realize that creating smart cars, not electric cars, just smart cars, smart keys, smart start, push the button. You put a whole era of shade tree mechanics out of business. I don't know if y'all don't know that. A lot of people don't understand the cause and effect of different things. Let me say that again. Just switching to the smart car industry. What's up, Eliana? Just switching to the smart car industry, you put a whole line of your uncles and your grandpas out of business. What up, cuz? Gold is sitting at 2780, and I'm on here 42 minutes giving you guys a quick history on why gold is golden and why Bank of America, Morgan Chase, and a shitload of other financial institutions are starting to pour their money into gold. What is the scary thing? What is the spooky thing about this? Let me tell you the spooky thing about this. History shows that if we're 4 to 5 days towards an election, history shows that if it's a conservative party that gets into the actual government, you're going to see prices fly out of the roof. You're going to see prices fly out of the roof on commodities, and you're going to see other things in the market tank. Like gas, like oil, like all of these things are going to tank. They're going to tank. Mark my word. You get the opposite party, gold is going to shoot to the floor. because they're going to refuse to allow the dollar to die until they get their central bank digital currency and get everybody on an actual, like a universal income. Gold will die because they know people put their money there versus trusting the banks. They know people are putting their money in gold versus trusting the banks. They know people are buying gold and silver. Look at silver. Let me just give you guys that eye. Y'all see this? Y'all see this pattern? Y'all see this pattern? Watch silver. I want you guys to see it. I want you guys to see it. Y'all see that, right? Silver is sitting right now is $34. $34. Mark my word, she will go to 100 to 300 here in the next 2 to 3 years. She will go to 100 to 300 in the next 2-3 years. People say, why is that, Mr. H? Well, you're talking war. You're talking war. Right side, left side, speaking war. I don't care what you're talking. Trump talking war. Harris talking war. Both talking war, both talking war with the same people. Iran. These are facts. That both talking same shit. When you start talking war, you start talking silver. I don't care the reasons. I care the benefits. Because I see a lot of individuals making a whole bunch of money off of war. So I say, why am I getting caught up when I'm not even in the war? There's nothing I can even physically do to help the war. So the least thing I can do, since I'm being entertained by it like it's an actual sport, you got commentary and like it's a sport, then you might as well start understanding. So, let's invest into the dollar. Let's short sell gold. Let's do what was going to benefit our family to get through these generational changes and these levels that are happening, and let's not keep getting left behind. I hope you guys understand that this live was literally to get you guys to literally truly open up financially and start understanding that there's so many ways that you can literally understand how to make money, how to create money, how to sustain money, how to try to truly save money, because saving money should be growing money. People thinking saving money is stashing money. I say it all the time. Money is a tool, not a stool. You shouldn't be sitting on it unless you Pablo. Hey, baby. Unless you Pablo. Anybody got any questions? Exactly. Anybody got any questions? Hello, beautiful. Good morning. Hey, pumpkin. Oi, my hugs early in the morning. Oh, yes. My energy, I love it. I love it. Look at that thing sitting at 27.81. So imagine if we would have basically got on here, deleted all the markups, and then tried to show you money, find you money today. The market moved 10 pips while I was talking for 40 minutes. But we got the history from 1981 all the way to 2024. Beautiful people, let me tell you, there's more than just finding the money in the market. You got to start understanding that history repeats itself. And when history repeats itself and you see gold creating history, remember where you were in 2024 when someone told you gold is going to go to 3,000 and you saw it sitting at 27.81 and you chose to just take a 30 pip move. Remember this day. I'm telling you. Remember this day. Remember this day, beautiful people. October the 30th, 2024. Give me a kiss. Remember this day. Make sure you like this live. Make sure you share the live. Make sure you drop your comments. I think the background music set this whole live stream on point. Put some H in the chat if you agree. Yeah, John. Yo, Machiavelli. Yo, how you been, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute. How you been? Yo, Lisa, what's happening? Kelly Cowgirl. Kelly, what happening? Kelly Kale. I think this was an amazing live. The background music fits it just perfect. We went through the history. Because sometimes you got to just sit back and pay attention and start understanding the whereabouts. So when I tell you where she's at and where she's been, now you know where she's going. So what you gonna do? Y'all remember the bracelet? WWJD? How about WWYD? What would you do? What would you do if you knew history repeats itself and she just made another key level and blast off? Look at the levels on the week now. See those levels? These are levels. These are levels. So start remembering these levels. If she starts consolidating up in here in that 20, that right before she hits blast off to 20 to 3,000, that's a level. From 2,700 to 2,800, that's a level. You understand that? That's a level. That title was for you, Golden. You see, I put you there. I said, Juanita. That's my homie, Juanita. That's my homie, Juanita. So like I'm telling you guys, I show up every day. And like I said, I give you guys the sauce. I give it to you real. Like, not all trades are good trades. So for an example, if we got 10 minutes, 11 minutes in the chat. So imagine if I went on here, you can't even cap the weekly high because the weekly high don't even really have a wick. So there's zero rejection. So if I just put it right here just to say that's where she stopped at the 2788. So y'all know I like to manipulate the market. So if I see the 2788, I want to push it like this. I want to push it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the 27888. I need to see it. I like to throw my number out there, so it makes me even more excited when I see it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're looking at right now, that 2788. Remember yesterday and I put what was it? 2658 888. It was the weekly roof yesterday. Ooh, let's go to that daily. Let's go get the weekly floor, the 1616 right there. 1616 was the weekly floor. Bye, y'all. We're going to change it. Make sure we get it. Bye, y'all. Let's go to your day just to show you. Your daily roof is your weekly roof. There it is. Your daily floor you don't have. So guess where you go? Previous day, which is right there at the EMA 9. Boom. Daily floor. Make sure y'all have it just to show you how simple and easy it is. Daily floor. Bye, y'all. So that is the area when you want to find rejection. I'm going, yo, if she drops back down to 2740, shit, I'm buying in. Why? That's the top of another level. I'm willing to take buys from here. I'm willing to even start basically jumping in and just seeing if she'll reject from here because that's your only history you got. That's just hella aggressive. So a 2758 buy back up is aggressive to get in to hold when you know the buyers are sitting here. 2742. That's facts. Go to your 4 hour and you find out what that looks like. That's your daily floor. There's your gap. There's your one-legged monster. All that good stuff right there. So you have here, scalping potential, here, and you have bigger movement here where open bell can come in and you can see gold shake, boom, and blast back off. Because she's going to 2,800. So anytime you see her hanging in low 2750s, low 2760s, what you waiting on? Put your small lot size, get on in there. I'm telling you straight up. But because you know she's retesting right now, watch the retest, see where she gets exhausted, starts making confirmation, boom, and get up out of there. Watch this area, go to the 1 hour. Now you're going to see it even clearer. Look at this area. I'm going to move the box. Look at that gap. Look at that gap. See how that gap's like this now? Put some 8s in the chat if you start seeing that gap. We noticed the gap on the 4 hour. We noticed the gap right here on the 4 hour. Look at the gap on the 1 hour. The box fits right in there. Look at that. Boop. Like Tetris. Like Tetris. You see that? I don't want to get caught selling in all-time highs for the simple fact I had a whole week, 2 weeks ago, really confused while gold was sitting here dropping in my face and I didn't want to sell her. And then she dropping 200 pips, 150 pips. And I'm just like, man, shit, maybe I should have sold. But again, I'm looking for delayed gratification. I'm going in for the long haul. So any lower price than where it's at right now, when it starts getting up in here, this is the key level. Start putting your money. Right here where the 731 is at, the 730, that's where it gapped at. You understand that? That's a gap there. So it could easily come all the way down here, fill this gap again, and take off. Never forget it that I did not tell you. Right there. Booyah. I think this is probably one of my best lives. I think this is probably one of my best lives. Right there. Right there, beautiful people. That's where I can see her shaking things off. Or again, because she's on an all-time high, she can hit this little area right here because you see she consolidating. Bigger the consolidation, bigger the breakthrough. Smaller the candles, the bigger the struggle. Smaller the candles, the bigger the struggle. So she is literally struggling right now. She needs to find more buyers. She needs to find more buyers. This is your guy, Mr. H, a.k.a. Mr. AAA, coming into you every morning, 7 a.m. Eastern, on the ones and twos, educating you on the foreign exchange market, not giving you financial advice, not your financial advisor, and literally just pointing out key areas where you can buy or sell in the foreign exchange market, because we have to be better, beautiful people. This is your guy. Y'all get y'all screenshots, drop y'all testimonies, y'all do it all, because I think this class right here is a video that everybody should be watching over and over and over and over and over again. I gave you the history. I showed you key levels. I showed you mindset. I showed you thought processes. People were very aware what you were doing in those key years that I was pointing out when gold was literally blasting off to different levels. You knew exactly what you were doing. So that lets you know that we've learned the wrong thing well, and we was not aware of things happening behind the scenes when we were just going through life and just going through that little tussle and bustle of finding out our purpose and finding out our true version, our true value, when we should have already been educated. Like my daughters are already educated on this movement, so imagine. I love you guys. I love you guys. I hope this wakes up a lot of my old heads in here. I hope this wakes up a lot of my fathers, my mothers, the single mothers, the single fathers, and understand that, yeah, your life is tough. Yes. There's no doubt that you're still responsible financially. You're still responsible financially. Never forget that. No matter how tough it is, no matter how many sleepless nights, no matter how many restless days, no matter how many worry moments, you're responsible. Hold yourself accountable. Be the better version of yourself. At least just make your bed. It's the best advice I can give an individual on a daily basis. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day, beautiful people. Deuces. Fire live. Fire.